Hi everyone. I think everyone is preparing their Christmas decoration at home. Because Christmas is coming, so I also start to grab up some Lego toys. And I found the most appropriate thing I will try to pick it up to play is the Christmas train. And I got lots of train, of course, but among those, this Christmas train is one of my favorite, Lego 10254. And there's another Lego box. It's actually the build for the Christmas village, and this is from Lego 10259. So I think it would be good if we can put them together and make the train to run in a circle, can be around the Christmas tree. That will be fun, fantastic. Now, if you have been playing Lego train system for a long time, I'm sure you should be able to motorize some of your favorite train to actually running in the track. But of course, we have to understand there's a huge number of the boys or girls, they are just starting to play with those Lego train. And at the very beginning, if you don't have any clues, you don't know what to do to start with, and how can I make the train to start to run? So in this video, I really want to show up something that we can do to motorize the train, especially for the young player or the beginner. So for those of you know the Lego train very well and you can do lots of the technique, it's okay. But I just really want to get a chance to teach the young generation how to play with the Lego train and make it run. Okay, now here is, I show this part here. What has Lego been doing over the last whole century? They actually make up different, or we can call it electrical running system. So far what I can remember, at the very beginning they make up a system called 4.5 volt, and then later it changed to 12 volt system. Well, I think if you can still find it in the some films, these two systems are actually very old. I did not have much knowledge about these two systems, and I think nowadays people may still keep the 4.5 or 12 voltage system. It's mainly for those for the collector items. For the general player, just like me, I think we will be more focusing on the other system afterwards. Now, up to now, from the period of time when I start to play, this is the live volt system. I can tell you, so far what I feel is this is the best system for anyone, for any age, or for any generation to start with or to modify their train. And then after live volt system, it changed to the what we call the power function system. And a few years ago, Lego start to build up the Wi-Fi system like that. Well, they all have their own advantage and disadvantage. But the reason why I like the live volt system more, in fact, you can still find this material from the internet. It's slightly expensive, but really worth to start with, because if you want to modify the train to start with, this is the system doing the most easy job for you. Now let us look close to the live volt system, what they have. Now first of all, of course, if you want the train to run in the track, you must have the track, the railway track. The special design for this railway track is for each track, they actually have to get the surface covered with the metal so that the electrical current can get through. Whereas the general Wi-Fi system or the power function system, they just have the whole plastic railway. They did not need the metallic surface to conduct the electricity, because in power function system, the power is not going through the track. The power is actually supplied by the battery directly into the running power motor. And I did not want to get too much confused, so let's get back to live volt system and see what the next should be done. Now this box here is the Nego 4548. It's mainly coming up for what we call the regulator, for the power regulator. And inside the box, apart from the regulator, you also have the cable like this. And you just plug the cable here, and the other side you connect the cable to the railway like this. Then it actually completes the electrical circle and the motor can run. On the side of the box, you will see the hole there, and this is for the transformer to supply the direct current of electricity to the box, so that complete the power supply. Now for this time chance here, I would like to just tell everyone, this regulator is extremely useful. It's not just for the train, but if you can have one, you will find it, I will say it is the most useful part working out from Lego for technic box sets. So if you do have this live volt system train and you are a bit bored and don't want to keep it, the box that you must try to keep is this one. In the future, I will try to make a video to tell you how we can use that box for our power supply to other technic play sets. Next thing you must buy is of course the motor. This is the motor specific for using in live volt system, and the number is Nego 10153. To be honest, nowadays the stocking for this is very limited, but you can still find it in the internet, maybe in a bit expensive price. But I glad that at the time when I start to play Lego, it was the time we are playing the this one, the power function. So when I study more, I found live volt system is much better and useful system, and at that time I can still use a bit not that expensive price to get. But the reason I still emphasize the use live volt system is very simple. If you are using the power function system. You need lots of modification to work out how it runs. But this is the advantage of the live volt system. You see this Christmas tree is very teeny small, and I don't need to bother to modify too much. What I just do is, now this is actually from this motor here. I just put some extra gear on the top, and then nothing much more than do is just press it in, and the machine can start to run without any extra modification. But if you are using the power function system here, now I just tell you what you have to do if it is the live power function system. Here, that is the battery. Now, after you install the battery to the battery box, that number is the nego 88000 for the battery. What you do is, after you have the power inside there, this is what we call the IR receiver, intra-red receiver. Is from the Lego Pad 888 You connect to the battery box like this, and the power get to the IR receiver. For the IR receiver, you have two plug-in places, and you can choose either one of them. One is blue color and one is red color. Let's plug this to the blue color, okay? And then this is for the power to supply to the motor. And this motor is specifically designed for power function, and is different from the live voltage motor. You can see, for the live voltage motor, the wheel is metallic plate, and it's metal to metal. See, this is the live volt railway track, and if you put it in, the power can go through the metallic part and make it run. But for the power function, the power is mainly from the battery box, so you don't need the metallic wheel, but the power will go through here and keep the train run. And for the IR receiver, we have 4 channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can choose one of the channel that you like to use. And this is the controller. You will see there's 2 parts. One is red color and one is blue color, that corresponding to the color we are choosing on the adapter here. So on the other words, there's 2 advantages for the power function. Number 1 is using the remote control. Instead of the live voltage, they use the menu. Okay. Second advantage is you can use one controller to control 2 trains at the same time in the track. But there's 4 channels. That means if you have 2 controllers, and you can actually control 4 trains at the same time in the same track. So remote control and multiple trains running at the same time are the advantage for it. But it also has 2 disadvantages. Number 1 is only use the battery supply, so it can't last for non-stop running. When the power running out, you need to take it out, put the new battery in. But for the 9-volt system, it's actually supplied from the transformer, so it's actually you can keep running the train non-stop without the worry of running out power supply. But there's the second disadvantage for power function is it's not that simple as 9 volts. 9 volt we just plug in the motor and it runs. But in the power function system, you can see you need to make sure all those parts on your hand can be modified into your train. So ending up with not an easy job. You need to each individual Lego train. You will take a lot of time for making make it to work. There's one thing I can show everyone here as well. Sometimes even though if you successfully install everything in the train, including the battery, IR receiver and the motor, you will find out each time when you try to change the battery, you may need to take out lots of parts from the train before you can install the battery again. Now there is one thing I can introduce to you. Now this is my own design for a Lego train, which I decided for as a gift to my daughter. It's running by the power function, but the problem is I installed the battery box here inside the second part here. So you can see if I want to change the battery, it's not easy. But there's actually special battery in the market from Lego. Now I can actually see how many things I need to take it out before I change the battery. But the battery I want to show you is very special because this is the original Lego battery, but this is a rechargeable battery. So that means every time when the power is running out, I just easy to take out this part here and it expose the plug where I can plug in the transformer cable, and it will recharge the battery. And once I recharge the battery, I take it out and the train can go running. But I think this rechargeable battery is a bit expensive, and I wonder how much still be available in the market. Now I'll just demonstrate how to recharge the battery. Very simple. I just lift up the cover and take out one part here, and that's the adapter from the transformer. You just plug it in, and you can see the light is flashing and charging. And once it turns to green light, that means it's fully charged. And then take it out and put it back in, and that's it. Okay, here comes another running system for Lego train, and this is the one that currently using, and it is the Wi-Fi system. The theory for using system is very similar to the last one, power function. So basically, the railway track is exactly the same. It made with the plastic. And for the controller, this is the controller. And of course, it looks different from the power function. And they're using sort of I think it's the Wi-Fi signal. So that means if you did not have the controller, you suppose can download the apps from Lego official website and using the apps to control your train. That one is the battery, and you can see it's also very similar to the power function one. but if you turn around, you can see the adapter hole is different, and this is the motor, and you can also see the adapter is special to plug it to the battery box, which the design is similar to the computing cable. Alright, so we have already reviewed 3 different systems: the light voltage, power function, and also Wi-Fi system. And I hope you will choose one of them that you like. But if you are very hurry and want to make your train to move in a short time, I think light volt system is the best choice. Now, I'm going to set up the Christmas train now, and I will show you in a second. Now, I just set up the Christmas train setting by using the light volt system. And see over there, we also add the Christmas village, and next to it is actually the school bus. And you can always add more your favorite Lego toys, figures around the track and make it more beautiful and more complicated. But anyway, now let's see how it works. I turn on the regulator and the train starts to move. And when the train is moving, see in the middle component, the Christmas tree is actually turning. This one here. Okay, and then you can speed up the train faster, a bit more faster. And when the train gets close to the village, you can slow down the train until it stops there. Alright? And of course, you can actually turn to the other way to make the train running backward like this. So, I hope you will enjoy today's video for how to motorize your Lego train, not just Christmas train, but also all the Lego train setting coming out. And I hope you will enjoy. There's one more thing I want to show is, apart from the basic design for the train, they also have more complicated track design, like the one for diversion, and also the special one for crossover, like this. And of course, they also will have lost something like this recommendation to show you how to set up your favorable track. And once a time, I was building up my own track. I made it up. Eventually, I found there was a small gap that I need to connect together. Of course, Lego will not have provided so small spaces. So what I did is I cut it with using the original one and put them together and make sure you have the connection with the metal. I just tried, but actually what happens is it works. Alright, so in fact, when you're playing the Lego train, it got lots of different ideas that you can make it up. So that's the fun of playing Lego. And to me, I actually grew up the period of time by playing the physical toys. But I think we all know the new generation like to play the video games or the mobile game. Yes, they will enjoy it, but to me, I actually want to pass the more idea and knowledge of the physical toys to the next generation. So the next generation kid, I hope they will, apart from playing the virtual world games, they will actually still passing the idea with holding physical toys on their hand, or get collection from their father or granddad and keep passing on more generations. And this is what I actually want, and the idea what I want to make more collection video in the YouTube. Okay, good, bye bye.